and just left a couple of stores and just wanted to show you guys live. I've never did a live haul before. So I wanted to show you my live haul. This is my first time. So I thought I would bring you guys along with me. And I went to 3 different places. One was to Aldi. I really liked that orange juice that I made the other day. It was so good. So I thought I'd go back to the store and get some more oranges. So that's what I did. I also went to the bread store, which is called, we have a Sara Lee outlet here. So I stopped there and I did pick up a couple of things from Sara Lee. I also stopped at, it's called Magoo's. I don't know if you have a Magoo's in your area, but this is Magoo's Pet Outlet. I will show you what I have and then also how much I spent at the store. So this, I'm gonna start with Aldi's, and I only spent $22 at Aldi's. You guys know I love my fresh squeeze juice. So I purchased some oranges. I got 2 oranges. The ones that I did my last live that I did with the breakfast, it was 2 different oranges. So one was $2 and something, and the other one was, this one was $4 and something because it's with seeds. So I have that, and then I have this one. This is like a light orange on the inside. I thought I would pick this up, so yeah, I have that too as well. And I had a taste for some salad. You know, I picked that up. So I don't know if you guys ever had radish before. I love fresh radish. So I picked up some radish. I picked up some fresh, these are tomatoes. These are really good. I really like these. I also have some, I love red onions in my salad. And this is the lettuce that I picked up. It is called artesian lettuce. So I did pick that up. I also picked up 1 cucumber here. And then I also have some fresh, I love zucchini. I can't even say that enough. I love the green one and I also like the yellow one. So I have 2 of those. So I will be, that's going to be in one of my dishes I'll be making. So that's everything that I picked up from Aldi. Again, all of this I only spent $22 on my vegetables and my fruit. So to me, I thought that was a good deal. So that's what I picked up today. So the next thing I'm going to do, I don't know if you guys have a outlet store in your area that's called Sara Lee. The first time that I saw it is when I moved in the area that I stay in right now. So I'm going to put this back here. All my goodies there, all my little vegetables and fruit. And I will be juicing today. Tonight I will be juicing. I'm going to juice my orange juice. And then I have another haul too that I want to show, that things that I have for myself. And this right here I got from the Sara Lee outlet store. This bread, all of this came out to $6. So I did purchase this bread here. We have hot dog buns. My husband likes his sausage sometimes, so I purchased this too. Again, this is from the Sara Lee outlet store. And then my sister, she likes, they're called, I don't know if you guys ever had these before, but they're called muffin tops. Have you ever saw muffin tops before? Anybody? But anyway, I did purchase this from the outlet store, and that was only $6 for all of that. To me, I thought that was a really good deal. Now my doggy was a little bit more expensive. I'm being honest with you. She's a little spoiled, guys. I have a little Shih Tzu. Some of you guys that come on here, hi, hello there, Joe. I'm so glad that you chimed in. I'm doing a haul. So this is what I purchased for my little Shih Tzu. And her bill came out to about $80. That's how much her bill came out to. Thank you. Oh, it's good to see you too, Joe. You've been on here before, I believe. So I did purchase, my dog loved these. These are cod skin rolls. And remind you, I did get this at, it's a pet store. It's called Magoo's Pet Store. I thought you did, Joe. Okay, so this is what she loves these. I try to give her like fish. I try to stay away from the chicken. Some of the things might have a little chicken in it, but she loves these. This is a good treat. It's kind of, it's like a hard material. It's like they dry, you know, put it in one of those drying machines. I'm gonna say that. I've been great. Oh, how old am I? Well, hello. Well, hello, Anaya. And then I also purchased my little poochie this. This is trout and salmon. And this was like $3 and something. So because my Shih Tzu is so, the dog is 6. She's 6 years old. She's over there in the corner looking. The hubby just picked her up a toy too. So she was playing with it. Then I think she put it down. So this is one of the dog foods. This is my first time purchasing this. Hopefully it works well with her because my dog's stomach sometimes is kind of sensitive. So I'm gonna try this, but again, I try to do as much fish as I can. Hi, Christian. How are you? Thank you so much for chiming in, Christian. So I did get her that. I'm actually doing a haul. I just came from the store, so I did the one from Aldi. And it's over there. I'm gonna juice tonight. I'm gonna post it if you guys follow me. It's going to be in my community. I'm gonna do that. And then some things that I picked up from the Dollar Tree I have a lot of stuff. So I'm just gonna go through so much of it. But I just wanted to show you guys what I have and what I use on it, you know, while I'm filming my videos. So this here is a air dry superfood. And this has shrimp in it. So I picked this up for her. This thing it was only $3 and something. The Magoo outlet store, it's a nice store. Okay, I sure will. I got a lot of stuff in there. I got a big basket. It's kind of heavy right now. I will. Thank you so much, Joe. You have a good day, okay? So this right here is a shrimp, and this is like a treat. So she ran out of treats, so we had to go to the store. Me and hubby had to go to the store and pick this up. Okay, I got a bag missing. Okay, here it is. I don't know if you guys have this problem with your dog, but with me, I have a problem with my dog eating her poop. I tried the pineapple remedy. It did not work at all. Like, oh, give them pineapple, they won't eat their poop. I'm like, really? Oh, so I had to buy this, and it's called Potty Mouth. I'm gonna see how this goes. I hope it works. I truly hope that this works because I hate to see her go outside and eat her poop. But she doesn't do it when I walk her. She does not do it at all. She just runs away from it. But I have a huge backyard, and she goes out there and she poops and she eats it, and I can't stand it. So I bought her this. I don't know if you guys have a problem with your dog doing that, but this is something that I purchased for her. And the next thing, she has another treat here. And this is called Crunchy Biscuits with Peanut Butter. I'm sure she's going to like that because, you know, a lot of dogs love peanut butter. So this is her other treat. I spent a lot of money on her. Yeah, I did. I really did. I said $80. What the heck? But I love my dog. I love my dog. I take very good care of my little poochie. And this in here is this is another wild Alaskan salmon. And what you do, you make this out of something like a gravy, and you put it in her food because she's getting at that age that, and I do understand. Yes, she is. She's very spoiled. Yes. And if you look at one of my videos I made for her clothes and all that, I had to slow down from her clothes, Anaya. It was bad. It was really super duper bad. So I've slowed down a lot. So I did get this here. It's called Superfood Crumble. And it is salmon. And it's supposed to be wild. I don't know how it's wild when it's more like a it says this has organic quinoa, blueberries, flaxseed, and organic turmeric in there. So I believe you put this, like, sprinkle it on top and then put it in, in her food too. So just trying to find something different that she'll be able to eat. And she's just a little small dog, so. And the next thing, this is the food right here that she eats. It's called Signature, and that's the same type of, it's the same type of food with this here. And this has fish too as well. I make sure she gets that in because her allergies can get kind of bad sometimes, but I try not to give her like the beef or the chicken, because I noticed I was giving her some chicken and she was scratching. I'm like, what the heck? I'm checking for fleas. I sure was, because I had a bad year with some fleas. So I just get her this. And I think the last one, and then also I squeezed some of the salmon liquid inside of her dog food, and I purchased that from Sam's Club. So, and the last thing that she has, and this is salmon formula dog food too. So what we do is when we put the dog food in first, we just stir a little bit in there, not a whole lot. So I told my husband we're going to put these in little small baggies. And then when it's time for her to eat, that we will, be able to serve it to her. So that's what I bought. And all of this stuff here, guys, was $80. I couldn't believe it, but I do not have to keep going back to the store a lot. This probably would last her maybe a week or a little. No, you know what? This will last her for about 2 to 3 weeks. And I like to get them small. I don't like to get the big bags. I like to get them fresh so that she doesn't eat, so it doesn't get kind of stale. How stuff sit out for a little while. But I keep it in a bag. I keep it in this bag, and I have clips. And I just bend it down like this, and then I put a clip on it. So these are the things. This is everything that I bought her, spoiled self. Yes, she is a Naya. So this is everything that I did buy her. And then also, I remember, I don't know if the same people are on here, but I did order this mic. I haven't used it yet. I've charged it up. And I purchased this off of TikTok. And it just came in maybe like 2 days ago. So this is the mini mic. And it's supposed to block noise out. So pretty neat. When I first got it, I was trying to screw the furry part on there. But it what's really nice about it, guys, I did open it up because I like to charge everything to make sure that everything is okay. I haven't used it yet. I'm going to try to use it tonight when I do my other live. But it comes in a little cute case, which I thought was really awesome, because a lot of things, some things you get from TikTok, they do not be in cases like this. So I thought this was really nice. And then it, has a little hanger there, and I could just, stick it in my purse if I'm out or about. So I'm going to show you guys how it looks. And there it is. It comes like this. And it has the charger to it, which is here. This is the charger that came with it. And it's so cute because it has pockets to it, and that's what I really like about it. And you can just put that back down in there, that pocket there. So I thought that was really awesome. And then I have this, it goes on the phones, and I believe all of this is gonna light up. I haven't experienced it yet. So I thought I'll show you guys first, so we'll be able to experience it tonight. So they have 3 parts to it. One for the other iPhone. See, I have the 16, so I have to use the C-prong. And then they have this one too. So it's just not for iPhones, it's for other phones too as well. I spent like 24 bucks for this. And I didn't think it was bad. So here are the Oh goodness, I just turned it on. I didn't mean to turn that on. If I get it off. Okay, it's blinking, but here is the mics. And you can actually clip it on your shirt. If you guys can see that, you can clip it on your shirt. And the light is blinking. If you can see that light is blinking right there. I didn't mean to turn it on. So I hope it's not ran down. And it comes with two mics. And I still have a paper on. If you can see the little green part right here, the paper is still on there. It's still on both of them. And then it's also on, I'm gonna rip all this off tonight. And then here's the other one. And the paper is still on there too. So for what my understanding is, supposed to be pretty good. I did have another one, but when I got my new phone, my husband bought me the newer phone. It does not fit my other mic that I had, and the other one was much smaller, but this one in here is different. So I'm gonna actually, it went off, so I had to hold on to the button. So the power button is at the top, and then they have the volume buttons, which are on the side. So I thought that was pretty neat. So I'm gonna check it out tonight, and when I do my live tonight, because I'm trying to do things different besides just the video. I like to talk to you guys, and some of you already know that, so that's what I enjoy doing. So my other, we did stop by and grabbed us something to eat because we have been gone all morning. We usually don't eat out like that because I do like to fix things from home. So yeah. So far, guys, this is everything that I have, and I got to put all of this stuff up. Yeah. But, and no matter what store I go to, I did not have a budget for my dog because it's a lot of things that she needed and I needed to get. And I hope this stuff works. I really do. The lady really could not verify if it worked or not, but that eating that poop, whoo. I'm like, and then she comes right here by like, mommy, and I'm like, oh my goodness. But when my dog comes in, I have a towel and I have wipes right by the back door. We have the patio door. She goes out there. And when she comes in, I wipe her from head to toe. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but I'm like that. Because when she's out there and I don't want to, yeah. So I wipe her down completely. Even when somebody else's dog comes over, it's wipes here for their dog. They're going to wipe their feet down. I just wipe. I have to do her mouth because, like I said, she eats her poop. So she's going to get groomed tomorrow. And, yeah, it's time for her to get groomed tomorrow. But she is my baby. I adopted her before the pandemic. I adopted her from a mall here in Michigan. And she has been with me since 2019. So she's been with me for a while, and I'm truly enjoying her. She's such a good dog. I can be on live all the time. You will not hear her bark. The only way that she will bark if my husband is bothering her, which he does all the time. So, yeah, that's her. She's such a sweetheart. I have no problems with her chewing on anything or... you know how some dogs scratch the screens and tear it up. I have none of that. No problems out of her. She has about 3 beds in the house. I gave away 3. Yeah, I did. I had to give them away because I had too many. So she has 2, which is in the living room with us. And then it's another room that's in the front of the house. It's called the flex room. She has one in there too. So she used to jump on the furniture, but with her having all those beds, and I wanted to make sure that my dog was very comfortable. And she is. I have things that's kind of cushiony for her so that she'll be able to enjoy herself. Come here, Lexi. Come here, mommy. So you guys get to see her. Come on. She needs a haircut, so you're going to have to excuse this. Come on, mommy. Come on. Yeah, they want to see you. Okay, here she is, guys. And this is Lexi. This is my little sweetie pie here. She's my sweetheart. She's such a good dog. And she is a full-bred Shih Tzu. She is a nice little size. She is about 16 pounds. When she goes to the vet and they weigh her, sometimes it fluctuates between the 16 and sometime between the 15 pounds. Her weight does fluctuate. See, she's looking down at stuff right now. She is looking down at everything. So, yep, this is my little baby, and she's going to get her a nice fresh haircut tomorrow. The lady couldn't get her in till like a week later. So, yeah, that's my baby here. And I have absolutely no problem. I thought about getting another dog too. And I was like, should I or shouldn't I? Cause sometimes my husband likes the what are they called? The the golden doodles. But he likes the mini one. We're looking for, if I can find an all black one, that'd be perfect. Because his favorite color is actually black. So I said if I ever see like an all black mini doodle, I probably would get something like that. But I know those poodles, they do bark a lot. So I don't know how we would handle that. Because Lexi does not bark. The only thing when we first got her, she like whined a little bit because she was a puppy. I think she was like 5 months old when I got her. They said she was 6 months, but she was actually 5 months. I had to go back and look at her birth date. And I'm like, she's 5 months old. So we got a pretty good deal with her. And when we purchased her, my husband said, look at her teeth. I'm like, there's nothing wrong with her teeth. She's cute. So she wound up getting all those teeth. I took her for her, you have to do the dental care. And the lady had to remove her teeth at the bottom. And she has two that like pokes up. But Shih Tzu have overbites. So, but they are such good dogs. I've never had a problem with mine at all. So I love mine. So she's really spoiled. And my husband's in the store like, okay, we got to get her a toy. And I'm like, to me, I think she has too many. But she played with the toy probably just for a few minutes, but she put it down. Like, I don't want to play with this. But she has her favorite toy, and the toy that she really likes is outside. She took it outside, and when she's outside playing, guess what? She's playing with that toy. So she has it all over the yard, and she just enjoys herself. Like I said, we have a pretty big backyard, so she really likes that. So I just wanted to bring you guys along to show you what I have. I got to wash my hands, of course. So actually I actually spent, a little over $100, including the dog stuff. So like I said, my dog stuff was the most. Hers was $80. Then I went to this outlet store. That was $6. And I spent only $22 on my groceries. So to me, I thought that was a pretty good budget. Like I said, I haven't been back. She needed treats. So sometimes when you go to the grocery store, and I don't go like overboard with groceries and spending groceries on anything. Even when you have an animal, you got to think about them too as well, because they need things too. But something like this is going to last her for a while because she's not a big eater. And then she has her favorite things that she likes. And so far, these are 3 bag treats. So this is going to last her for a while. Even though I spent $80, I don't have to worry about, like, for myself, keep going back to the store and reusing it. That's when the budget kicks in. Because I did do a budget haul when I went to Sam's Club, and I purchased my, if you guys can go back and look at that, where I actually had a certain amount. I spent $180, but that's going to last me for a while. So that's how, if I spent a large amount, then I know exactly how much I'm going to spend and how long it's going to last. So when we go to the store for her and get this, when I used to get her treats, it lasts her for a while. The dates are fine. They do not expire until close to the summertime. So we're safe. So if this lasts her for a few months, and this is January. So if this lasts up until maybe March or April, you look at your butt, you're fine. You don't have to worry about, guess what? I have to go back to store next month and spend another $80. No, it's not like this. It lasts for a long time. So to me, I think that was a good deal, and it was something that she needed. And most of you guys that follow me, if I go to the store and get something, I always say I get the things that I need. I always meet my needs first. All the other things, I do not buy a lot of cookies, cake. I rather bake my stuff, which is not a lot. I only bake around the holidays because you know what? I'm gonna take that back. I just baked a pie yesterday. I baked an apple pie, and it was actually in the freezer in the store, and it came out. My husband loved it. He thought it was really good. I'm not an apple pie person, and a lot of sweets I don't even eat. So I'm not a big sweet eater. I'm more of a salt person. I like my chips. And then every once in a while, I like my chocolates. I like chocolates every once in a while too. So that helps me out. So sometimes when we go to the store and you want to keep a budget, get the things that you need. And I will be covering some of that tonight on my live. And again, if you are a subscriber to me, you will be able to see what we're going to talk about. So now, before my children moved out, they're all grown. So before they moved out of my house, we all had to have a budget, sit down and have a budget to learn how to make it in life. And so far, they're doing pretty good. One of my daughters, she still has that budget and she sticks by it. My granddaughter, before she left out, and she's on her own. My granddaughter is 20 some years old, has her own place, has her own car, and is working. She is a lead person in her department, leading people in higher positions than she is. See, the way that I talk to my grandchildren, I'm more serious because life is serious. So you have to teach them, talk to them. But before she left home and got on her own, I explained to her, you need to write down everything you're spending because that's how you find out what you're messing up on. Okay? So she came back to me after she got a place. It wasn't even a year. She said, Grandma, I didn't understand then, but I understand now. But the thing is, she understands now. I did give her that talk. I did my part as a grandparent, and we have to do our part as parents because if you do not have a budget, you're not going to make it. You can't be out here getting unnecessary things and doing unnecessary stuff. And if you see something that you want, save money for it so when it's time to get it, you can just pay the whole thing. I've always been a budget person. I love budgeting. That is my top of the list. Even my husband goes into the store, he just picks. I say, hold on. We don't need this because what happens is I just threw a lot of stuff away out of my refrigerator. Hi, newbie, how are you? Thank you so much for chiming in, newbie. So we as people, you have to live on a budget with everything because some jobs are paying good, some jobs are not paying good. Me, I'm retired, and me and my husband, we're doing pretty good right now. So we're okay. So, but it doesn't matter. You still, no matter how much you're making, you still have to have a budget because that's the only way that you're going to survive. And I was just talking to my son, him and his wife, and the grandbaby was here this weekend, and we covered that too as well. And I just let him know too, and to invest, look into the high yield savings account. It's a lot of things that you need to do because if you have that money in the bank, most likely you're going to take it out. So try to put it somewhere for emergencies. You know, some of you guys might not know anything about a high yield savings account. You might go ahead and Google it. It's very important that you have one so that you have a backup to take care of things. And then to look into some ETFs. Try to look more on things like that instead of buying unnecessary things. So even if you just save things, that would be nice too. Well, hello, Seattle. Thank you so much for chiming in. Appreciate you. How are you doing this beautiful day? And your name is Cupcake. Okay, Cupcake. Thank you so much for chiming in. So I know you're just coming in. I just did a haul video and I went to Aldi and I went to this store. It's called Magoo's. This is where I bought my doggy stuff from. And then we have an outlet store here. So I went there. It's like a bread store if you want to get some sweets or something like that. So I just went in there and got a couple of pieces of, things of bread, loaf of bread, hot dog bun. My husband like hot dogs and sausages. So he eats that. And then I got, for my sister, it's called a muffin top. I don't know. Have you guys ever heard of this before? Muffin tops. It's actually the top of a muffin. And I put it in the microwave for my sister. It's not thick. It's not thick like a cupcake. It's really flat. And you can, like, if you want a little snack or something, you can have this. She likes it. She likes it a lot. So I don't give it to her often. I spread it apart where she doesn't eat it all the time. So some things, it's just like I cooked yesterday. I don't know if some of you guys were on with me yesterday. I did do a live on fettuccine and I made fresh broccoli. And then I also made not a homemade, I made an apple pie. It was by Marie Callender, but you still have to cook that thing. To me, it's homemade because it was not done at all. The only thing she did was put it in the pie shell. You had to cook that stuff. And then she had I hope it's a she, Marie Callender, I hope it's a she because I'm going by her name. She also had like a crumbly to go on top of there. Good afternoon, Melody. So she had she had like a crumble to go on top. So I had to put it back in the oven and let that bake too as well. And wait for that to get done. And then it took an hour. If you're a baker and you like to bake, it takes an hour to cook real food. Come on now. I know somebody in here understand what I'm saying. So it took me an hour to make that pie. She says 65 minutes I had to bake that pie. And after I did that, because I wanted to make sure it was done because it was frozen, of course. So she pretty much prepped it for you. And then I put it in there and it took every bit of that hour to cook it. Actually, it took over an hour, to be honest with you, because after I did my hour, I put the crumble on top. Oh, it looked good. If you guys go and look at my shorts, it looked good, but I don't eat squares. I'm not an apple pie lover. My husband is, so I didn't want none. I didn't eat it, any of it at all. Most likely, I'm not going to eat it. If I make my own apple pie, I would eat it. But he liked it, and then he put his little ice cream on top, y'all. Y'all know how y'all do it. I know some of y'all put that ice cream on top of that warm apple pie. Come on now. I know you do. Yeah, try Marie Callender. I think I threw the box away. She has an apple pie that's already ready. And the box was pretty thick. So she had, if you go, I can't remember if I picked it. Either it was Kroger's or I don't know if you have a Meijer near you, so I don't want to say that word. But I'm going to say Kroger. Try Kroger grocery store. And like I said, it was already ready because the pie crust was not cooked at all, but she had everything in the pie crust. So only thing you have to do is put it in the oven. But to me, it took longer than an hour because like I said, I had to put my crumble mix on top after it was done because, then you have to brown that too as well. So, but like I said, I didn't eat any because I'm not an apple pie lover. Well, hello from the UK. Okay, newbie, that's where you're from. Well, welcome aboard. Thank you so much for chiming in with me. I appreciate it. But I'm just going on some of the things that I just finished my haul. And I'm going to juice tonight. I am going to do another small haul. And then we're going to chat. And I have some fruit that was left. I think I had some strawberries and some blueberries, blackberries. And I'm going to put a fresh lemon in there. And I'm going to put some oranges. I came from Aldi. So I have a taste for it. So I usually like to have my juice with my water. I always have my water first. No matter what, my water is the first thing in the morning. So I have that first. And then I do not use a tall glass. I have one of these glasses here. And I think I did show that in my live before. This is the glass that I use for my juice. So this is not very big, and I probably put it about right here. So I don't want a lot of it, just enough. And then when I do that, I put ice in it. And ice waters it down even more. So this is perfect. This works out for me. I love it. So juicing is something that I was doing before the holiday. So I wind up going back and doing it again. Because during the holiday, I cooked. My family is here. They were here for all 3 days, which when I break it down, they were here for Christmas, they were here for Thanksgiving, and they were here for New Year. So those 3 holidays I cooked, and I enjoyed my family too as well. So everything turned out nice. The food was good. It was just, I had never ever made a seafood lasagna. If you guys have not looked that up, you could put what you want to put in there. But I kind of tweaked it and did a little different. I never copy somebody's exact recipe. I always have my choices on what I would like to put in it, and when you know your family, you know what they have a taste of. But I did make my own Alfredo sauce. Not a whole lot of it. And then I used some ricotta cheese. I did my salmon. I had a lot of salmon and didn't realize it was that much, and I didn't want to waste it. I said, I'm cooking everything. So what I did was, and then also I had some shrimp, and I cut my shrimp up because I don't like big bulks of meat in my mouth. You're eating, and you have this huge piece of meat in your mouth. You're like, okay, let me chew this first so I can start on the next part. So what I do is I cut my shrimp up. And when I cut my shrimp up, that's better for me because when I scoop it, it's just a little, nice little piece, and then I can eat it. I'm not a huge, some people like a lot of meat, and that's not me. I love vegetables and I love my fruit. And then I have some things that's set up that I want you guys to come along. And I don't know if you ever had a spaghetti squash. Has anyone on here had a spaghetti squash before? Anyone? Have you cooked a spaghetti squash? Because when I cook mine, I leave mine in a bowl. Oh yeah. I don't take it out, scrape it out, and put it on a plate. I keep it in a bowl and I eat from there, because most of the time when I make it like that, I can't eat it all. I probably at least eat half of it. Let me show you how it is. They used to be really large, but now they buckled them down. They're kind of small to me. But this is my spaghetti squash, and to me it's small. Look at that. They used to be bigger, but now I just cut this in half. And you guys know how, if you know. If you don't, I will be posting this because I will be doing it live. It takes a while to cook, so I'm going to have to mix up some things with it. But even if, I'm not sure if I'm going to do it live after it's done or before it's done, because it takes too long. You have to put this in the oven with some little oil. You can put olive oil or you can put avocado oil on the inside. But it's seeds in here. I don't know, has anybody ever eaten this before? Anyone? Have you, Melody? Are you saying yes? So what you do with this is nothing but vegetable. And then the seeds, you clean the seeds out on the inside. Melody, I'm not sure exactly what you're saying, but I'm thinking that's what you're saying, not sure. But you just cut this in half, and these are two people can eat off of one. Or what you can do is save another one for another day. But if you ever buy these, if I was at home alone by myself, I wouldn't be able to eat this by myself. Even if I cut this in half, I probably eat at least half of this. So what you can do, I usually use Alfredo sauce mixed with, you do a marinara sauce or spaghetti sauce and mix them together. Put some cheese on there. You can do any kind of meat you want. You can do chicken meat. You can do burger. You can do shrimp. You can do whatever you want to do. Either way it goes. And once you season this and put your little salt, whatever you want, salt, pepper, whatever you desire, decide you want to do, you can do that. But it's all kind of ways to cook this. This is good. A lot of people don't like it, but I love it. Oh yeah, it is. It's good, Melody. I really like it. It is a vegetable. And then, like I said, you won't be using a noodle. You just be using this noodle. And this noodle is smaller than a regular spaghetti. It's like a string, but it's a lot in here though, when you make this. So this is put to the side because this is one of my meals. So now I'm going to be cooking with a lot of vegetables, guys. That's what you will be seeing me cooking with now. I don't know if you guys like zucchini. I keep the seed and everything, and that, ooh, you can do a zucchini boat. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to slice mine. I like the yellow and green together. So I do have them. You did see them in my haul, so I will be cooking that. So you get to see that too as well. Okay, I make sure that I'm talking to everybody down here. Okay. Because I don't like to leave people out. I like to talk to people. Oh, yeah. And look, you know what? Look it up on, if you have to, look it up. I'm saying, you can look at, first time I saw it, Melody, was on YouTube. That's the very first time I saw it. And I told my husband, I'm going to go on here. And I said, we're going to try this. And we did. And we've had it more than one time. I'm going to say at least 5 or 6 times. I believe we had that. So it turned out really good. Sorry about that, guys. Things are popping up on my phone. And it turned out really good. You might not like it, but I like it. My son said he didn't like it. My sister doesn't like it. But long as my family like it, that's all that matters. So, and then when you cook it too, Melody, make sure that you put your oil in it so it doesn't get dry. You like sprinkle a little bit of oil on the inside and then put your season in there with it. If you put salt, pepper, whatever season you want to do, it's up to you. Because either way it goes, you're still going to season your other things too. Because sometimes, and I tell people, I do not use a lot of sodium or salt because a lot of times salt is already in the ingredients that you're using. So it makes it too salty for me. So you have to do it the way that you would like to do it. Okay? Okay, guys. Thank you so much for chiming in. I appreciate it. This means a lot. So it looked like you guys like these hauls. So I will be doing more. I will be doing one tonight. And we're going to also be juicing. Just coming in to chat, talk. That's all we need to do. Get you a cup of tea, coffee, wine, whatever you need to do. Sometimes in the evening, your day is so long, we need to calm ourselves down a little bit. Because sometimes I could really work up and I got to do this and I got to go here and do that. And you really don't have to. So what I'm going to do, if you are subscribed to me, you will see in my community what time I will be doing my live tonight. And what I will be doing. So I have a lot of things, but I know I'm not going to be able to do everything. So I'm going to do some things. Some things I kind of want to concentrate on is budgeting. Yeah, budget. It might not be for everybody. Some people in here, you might not want to hear that, and that's okay. That's why I explain to people when they come in and they look at my videos. If you look at the title, it lets you know what I'm talking about. Because sometimes when I see somebody's live and I'm like, you know what? Let me see what they're talking about. Because everybody's live is not for everybody. So if I get 1 or 2 people come in here and we talk, that's it right there. Okay? Okay, guys. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Melody. And you have a good evening, okay? And take care, guys. I will see you on the next video. Bye-bye.